Yo, boys, what up? What up? Taylor, JR, what's good, boys? I think we've finally got everything working again. I don't know what the hell happened, boys, but it actually, we got it all working again. And I couldn't get my webcam to start. Or we'll put a bit of ambient light for the boys, eh? So it does, so we don't see so much blue screen. Bit of ambient light. What? Does that make it more blue? Does that just make it more blue for us? We gotta turn the music up in my ears, but I'm not gonna turn it up for the stream because I don't want to drown yous out, boys. How's everything going? Xenomorph, what's good? Xenomorph, what country are you from? In Ryan's stream, you mentioned Milo. What's on my hat? You mentioned Milo, so you gotta be a Kiwi or Aussie. Surely Milo's not all over the world like that. Boys, check out this flavour. New V. Purple sour candy. A bit of a taste test for the breathers, eh? Dick flavour. Bro, I'm in NZ2, living in Auckland. Run, dun, 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 dun. The boys. Xenomorph. Orcs, let's fucking go. I bet it's warmer up there than it is down here, bro. It is freezing. Fast ultimate and ultimate weapon down. Bro, I think it's the same here too. Let's have a little look-see. What do we got? Death ray resistance. Enemy speed with fast. Oh, ooh. Let's fucking do this, boys. Let's do this. Scouts. Bro, I'm trying to get the scout. I know that you can get a real good uptime on the scout, but I'm actually going to try to get it in with sync, eh? And then smash out the duration and range, and then pull it out of sync. Just for fun and gigs, boys. Just for the funny dungos. Let's start unlocking this shit. I'm probably going to go for a bit of a bigger range. I'm interested in how we're going to do with the fasts. I'll just be temp checking in through into the Twitch as well, because I've got to check if a comment comes through. So Cloud, good luck on your 20. Sang TV, what's good? Cheers, bro. If you haven't run yours, fucking go give them hell, boys. Have them with the run, dun, dun, dun. If I manage to stay in champs by tomorrow morning, it means another click into Deathwave GT cooldown. Bro, that's epic. That's super epic, my man. Straight up. So, I'm a little bit... I'm gonna go with this. Little bit on the fence with what sort of range we're gonna play. Boys, I feel like we're so close to V29, I can smell it. I need to do something about stream elements. Alright, sweet. Twitch chat's coming through. I put Scout at a 2-to-1 sync along with Summon and Botbot. It makes every second cycle a huge boost. Makes complete sense. Every second cycle, it's just like a big fucking ayah. It's like a big fucking ah. Oh, boys, are you guys watching all those clips that are farming around of, what's his face? Bobby Green with, like, Dean or, oh, fuck, I can't remember those cunts' names. Dean and Broner. Bro, that shit's been absolutely rolling me, bro. And that little fat kid who he fights. And he's so salty, bro. He's so salty. I mean, look, I get it, boys. I'm not a fighter. You know, so who am I to judge? But you know what, boys? I know my fucking lane and I stay in it. So if you put your... Brothers, if you put yourself out there like that, and you get fucked. Bro, I've been waiting for all of the shit talk that those fellas have been doing on the bro. And I know he was on a mass losing streak and all the other carry on. I know all that carry on, boys. I know all that carry on, but I've been fucking waiting for him to go tune up some cunts. And I just found it so funny, bro. So funny. I mean, GG to old mate that actually put the gloves on. But, boys, that's what you get. That's what you get. Like, at the end of the day, bro's got 20 years experience. Like, fuck. How you gonna talk down to someone who's got 20 years experience? Come in and fucking kick your ass. I think we just gotta roll like this. Like a bit of a fuck it moment. I'm wondering if, like, we hit up, like, DP. Like, I'm kind of thinking, like, if we roll death penalty, we can strip back some of the fluff. But the best thing we can do, boys, is actually just shut the fuck up and get in there. And just get the ball rolling. I think XL Daily's joining us. Has he signed up in chat? Mr. XL Daily, where are you? You little skidlet. Actually, AFK, my man. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? With Chicken Joe, how are you, bro? How are you? Have you done your 20 yet? Solve, what's good? What's good? Sigma, best promotion. Streamboo.org. What's that? Streamboo.org. We'll have to check it out. XL Daily, where you at? Do I have to ring him? Boys, should we fucking wake this cunt up? He's probably drunk in a corner somewhere. Either that or he's lurking, boys. I'll check the chat that it's got all the chat coming up. Because that's another thing. Oh no, yeah, we're on live chat. We'll give him a call, eh? You guys can hear this ugly cunt's voice. Where are ya? He's probably got to think it's a work problem. Here we go, boys. Oh, is there? Are we going to catch him mid-tugaboo?
Please leave a message.
At the tone, record your message.
Moko, do you lick a dick a day? Hurry up and get into hurry up and get into this bracket, you fucking piece of shit. That's alright, boys. Snooze you lose. He's probably already run it. He's probably busy, bro, doing family stuff, eh? Tending to the kids, eh? And you got some cunt ringing up saying, join my bracket in this game where we kill shapes. Boys, look. I think we just bang with it. If we've missed something, who cares? There's plenty of time. It's a Saturday night. There's plenty of time, boys. Much I join you this one, yeah, bro. Jump in. Waiting for PJ too. Oh, PJ, dude. Last time I messaged PJ, he was like, "I'm off to Kmart, but I'm actually off to Kmart." Like, dude. Speaking of Kmart, boys, your man went there today. I can't even remember why we went there. Why do we go there, sweetheart? Couldn't find what we wanted. Let's turn the black hole off and let's go. But I swear I turned something off. Oh, Macho Man got a toy. Alright, let's just do this range. I'm gonna push some orbs out. Oh, Boss Ultimate, eh? Okay, we'll push some of them out. We might need, it might be able to thin some shit out. But we'll put this out the way. What are we going to do, boys? I reckon range are going to be a bit of a cunt. So let's just do that. Let's just do that, boys. And we will have a surprise guest on the show. If our surprise guest wakes up. Because we got a new puppy, boys. We got a new puppy. Let's turn this on. I'm going to turn the toggle on for this just because I like to keep an eye on it. So now with this battle condition, we don't actually have perma poison swap. So haha us. Haha us. It's just going to be faster going to be the problem. It's pretty standard with a fast ultimate battle condition. Not going to lie, a phone call mid-tug, nothing worse. Anyone saw Ryan's run? I caught a little bit of it, like just when I was out with the fams, doing some missions. I caught a little bit of it. He didn't do any flat damage at the end. That overheat thing is so cringe, eh? It's so cringe the way it's set up. I fully agree with them that it shouldn't lower your damage. It should just put a mega buff on the enemies, because it feels like everything you've worked towards is just getting poured down the drain. It's super cringe, boys. I don't know why it does that. Like, I mean, like, we all know why they do that, boys. But it's like, it just looks off. It's like cutting off your dick to see your balls. It just looks weird, boys. Don't do that. It's not a good thing to do. XL is... Oh, he's already in a bracket. He's probably like mid-20 in the bracket, eh? And his phone's ringing off. He's like, fuck off. Disco Fever, good luck on the runs. My tower's been off for a day or so. My tower has been off for a day or so. Need to get it back up for the tourney tonight. Where the fuck is it gone? I would rather shit in my hands and clap than let it go off. Nah, I've had a few stints. Most of the time was like before auto restart and just life, eh? Just life. And then it's just like, and then you kind of like, let's say you're drinking or something, you're like, I'm fucking playing this game. Fuck it. It can go down. Or like IRL shit. Like, I had a bunch of IRL stuff pop up, so I was super thankful that we got the auto restart. Like, that's where like the biggest push. I had a bunch of stuff coming up, and then, you know, life obviously throws you lemons and that sort of shit. And I was super thankful through a lot of stuff. I had the auto restart in there, and hopefully they just make it more accessible to everybody. I mean, I know they're talking about it. XL Daily's in the room. Fucking hell, bro. Bro, be honest. 100% you were mid-tug when I called, eh? It's 2026. People will do that. Bro, it is, bro, actually, bro, that is like some 2024 malarkey, eh? Like, finally, everybody started speaking up, saying, nah, I don't want that cunt in my daughter's changing room at her high school. Nah, we're not doing that, boys. I see, for like, in our country, it's a little bit different. Our country's a little bit different, boys. Like, you know, they may do that stuff over in America or Europe or something. Bro, it ain't happening down here, bro. Ain't no man walking into no teenage fucking girls' changing room saying that they're female, bro. They will get the brakes beaten off them and anybody that tries to fucking intervene. Like, we don't really do that sort of stuff down here. We're a little bit more normal. We don't fuck around. Like, y'all you wanna be weird? Go be weird over in your corner. But bro, as long as you're not fucking with anybody else, bro, go be weird in your shitty little corner. But there's lines to that shit. Like, we don't fuck around with any of that shit. Must be like a northern hemisphere thing. Everyone else experiences the same drop in the workshop levels. Way it empowers the enemies by weakening us. It does. 100%. McChicken Joe, but I think it's that mental thing of seeing all of your hard work go down the drain. It's just like the mental block of it. It is samey. Whether they put the enemies through a massive buff or whether they super nerf your tower, you could do it the same thing. Like the calculations can be exactly the same. I think it's just for a lot of people, it's a mental block. Like, I'm fully on board with Ryan and the other fellas that are just like, it just looks fucking stupid. Like, it's a piss poor design and a band-aid. Like, it does its intended purpose, but god damn. Disco says mainly just forgetting to charge my phone. Mine would always be mucking up my run times, setting it up for run times, or sleeping in, or stuff happens and then I can't color run. That's where I got like heaps of like stupid shit done. Quick Night Gaming, what's good? Hope I haven't missed much. Nah, just starting. First run, just starting. Big guy, just starting. Run, dun, dun. I've never actually seen it in real life. I don't know what I'll do. But definitely will say something. Yeah, bro, we haven't seen anything. Nah, nothing like that down here, bro. But cunts will rage. Like, straight up. Cunts will rage down here. Beat the fucking shit out. Beat the shit out of you if you did that. Bro, straight up. Beat the fucking brakes out of you. Probably even the cops, bro. Probably even the cops will come in and... Fuck, because it's just normal, boys. It's just normal. So that's on some 2023, 2020, whatever shit. The whole world's like kind of clicking on to that. Whole world's kind of clicking on to that kind of malarkey. Whoever started that, bro. You know, like, I heard a funny ass thing. I swear it was on the radio, because you guys are all old cunts too. We're all fucking old cunts. Maybe some of yous in here think you're not an old cunt. I'm telling you now, you're a fucking old cunt. The only one who isn't an old cunt is Study Mage. He's only like 12 or something. But but you guys are all old cunts just like me, man. Dude, the funniest thing is so we didn't grow up with internet and all that. But internet obviously came out when we were little girls, when we began to grow up. But isn't it crazy to think about everything that went around the world, like all the false flags, false information, and that sort of stuff, all spread by word of mouth? And I kind of like sat there and I was kind of like, when I was listening to it, I was like, yeah, obvious spread by, like, you know, like, it's like gossip at school and all that sort of shit, but it all like rolls around into like, you know, Chinese whispers and that sort of thing. But like, one thing that cracked me up is some of the rumors that didn't just spread around all of your guys' schools and all of your guys', I don't know, states or regions, is that some of them spread fucking worldwide. And where did the source of some of these come from? So like, I was sitting there thinking like, well, what's something that spread worldwide? And they gave an example. So they gave a number of examples of some of the rumors that spread around worldwide, and it says, see if you remember them down here in little New Zealand. See if you remember these rumors and some sort of shit. And they started rattling off, and I remembered them. I can't remember them off the top of my head now, but there's some that I can. And one of them was that Marilyn Manson removed his lower ribs. So you guys know the rest of the story, because you're all fucking old cunts too. And the fact that that shit went around before social media. I heard that shit when I was in primary school. When I heard that, I was scared of him. Like, when I'd see like a Marilyn Manson poster, I was like, God damn, this is that guy that chopped his ribs out. Boys, isn't that fucking wild? That our generation, us old cunts, we're so fucking goated that some kid or somebody made up that rumor and it made it around the whole entire world for all of the kids to spread it across the playgrounds and that. Now that, boys, is fucking the power of Generation Millennial / Generation X. The most goated generation. Orb resistance today too. Wondering if negative mass projector might be good to reduce enemy damage. Oh, the orb resistance, is that in champs? Oh yeah, JR. Yep, champs. Greetings, I'm in champion. What would be the best for me? Chain lightning? Legendary pulsar? Or legendary project funding? Or mythic restorative bonus if you've only got one slot? It was very common before going assist mods that people would use pulsar harvester. The thing is, with pulsar harvester, you need quite a high attack speed. So I'd almost put my money on a restorative bonus, because if you're in champs, I'm pretty sure it's fast ultimate. So a restorative bonus, and then maybe project funding etches out ahead. The only problem is that the champs runs can be quite long. So, you know, if you can, you could probably try 2 runs. But most people, when they do the champs runs and that, they're not doing 2 runs. They kind of just do the one and then like the one and done sort of thing. So it's a little bit, for me, it'll be a little bit on the fence. I would almost lean with the project funding, but it's very samey. Something will only etch like a little bit ahead. It could be restorative if it means that you can kind of push the fast back away to try to minimize as much chipping as possible. It sounds like Black Hole for champs and legends, permanent Black Hole might be a little bit of a problem unless you've got like a bit of investment to cover that battle condition. There's no orb resistance. Trying to get into legends when I grow up. Eventually not. Kids run in. Dad, your phone's waking. Oh, it actually woke you up. Bro, you fucking tired cunt. Bro. It's only 8 o'clock, you fucking tired cunt. Nah, it's all good. You're allowed to be tired. You probably got that sickness that old Nichols has got. Bro, everybody was like, huh, huh, huh. I was like, yuck. Yuck. Yuck, boys. Yuck. The boys are cracking up. Look at that, McChicken Dough and Taylor. Everybody remembers that story. We didn't even have social media, boys. Put that in perspective. How many kids or older siblings went to another country on an overseas exchange or on a holiday only to bring that story back to their home country, back to their country of origin, and tell their little fucking brothers and sisters? Boys, I was still shitting yellow when that story was floating around. Fuck, man. I was not long out of nappies, boys. Like, holy shit. And it passed all the way around. So much it's... You know that poster of Marilyn Manson? I don't know which album it's from. But he's like naked, but he's not naked. And he's got like no genitalia. But then he's got woman genitalia. Or woman upper, whatever. You know what I mean, boys? That poster used to freak me out because all I used to think about is somebody chopping out his own ribs. I was like, I can't believe it, boys. That's what I mean. That's what I've been saying, boys. Before social media. We were the ultimate. If Chinese Whispers was a generation, boys, it was our fucking generation. We are the king of Chinese Whispers. We are the king of Chinese Whispers. A week with Cordell finally caught up. Yeah, that's a long drive, bro. I don't think I drove it to a... Like, I didn't want to because I didn't want to speed. I feel like I'd get impatient because I'd just be like wanting to get home so bad. But then I'm not gonna lie, some of the driving from the other two, there were moments there that I wish that I was driving. I was like, oh shit, I'm not dying in this car with you guys. You know, like when some people like drive funny. Like the easiest way to explain it is like when some dudes drive like a girl. Alright, we're getting a little bit of crowding. I'm still thinking that maybe orbs on the inside is still the go to help with these bosses. But kind of hard to tell for me, boys. It's kind of hard to tell. It's just survival of the fittest. I'll try both champ runs. Oh, the champ runs are 600. It's worth a try, dude, at 600. It's worth a try. Death to 5. Fuck yes, let's go, boys. Full send. For Ryan and I, it's just whispers. I don't think the joke stuck, eh? Like, I asked him about what's a weird food combination or something like that. But because he was like mid-yarn, and then by the time he got to like mine, and then, you know, obviously, you know, you drop the like eating dog line, and by the time I like got to it, it's like the one-liner isn't funny anymore. Because he's like catching up with chat, and then he's like, "Oh, I don't know, I haven't tried to." I was like, "Oh no, it's too late. That joke was from 15 minutes ago." Oh, now it just sounds racist. Fuck's sakes. What year were you born, Clouded? 89. Damn. It's like one of those ones was, what's that cunt's name? And he's like, damn. Oh, Kevin Hart and that other fucking old cunt, eh? He's like, you know, because I was born in 1989. Damn. It's that one when you do that online login and it's got the little wheel. You know, it's like when you're born, you're the ones where you can ride it in or whatever, but the one where it's got the fucking wheel, bro, and that wheel is just going and damn. I love seeing the reactions when I got my right face saying something like Chinese food or Chinese whispers, and I just say, hey, for me, it's just food. Bro, that's so funny, bro. Fuck, that's funny. That fucking cracked me up. What are we at? 1540, boys. Hopefully we get a good bracket. If not, who cares? It's just a game, eh, boys? Who cares? Who cares? It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Alright, we're going to lose wings here. Boom. Oh, where's that fast coming from? Nowhere. How the hell did that happen, boys? Oh, it's because it's that stupid fucking thing, that condition we were just talking about, boys. Like, we were just talking about that. There's demon mode. And now everything just dwindles down, boys. Now it all just... all down the dunny, brothers. Alright, boss looked like a real big problem. Fucking hell. Holy moly. I mean, I'm low-key like wondering if death penalty's the one to try to trim back some of the fasts. It's a real hard one because it's only 1.5% chance, and if you can have like what 100 enemies on the screen or 120, it's like it's only 1 or 2. that you're shredding off is... Whoa, look at that. What the fuck is that? Boys, what is that? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? 1989. God damn. How many T-Rex here? Bro, there's this funny as I don't know what you call it, shorts, reels, clips, whatever. And they're like going around the military, bro, and they're like asking everybody like when were they born? Like they must be like all those young cunts that they fucking send off to die and shit. Whatever you call that first rank. They're like all the basic mobs. They're like the basic mobs in the tower that you throw in first. And then he's like going around to all the cunts and he's like, when were you born? And then some dude will be like, you know, 1980 something. And then it like AI's his face, but like on a Napoleonic war, you know, attire, like with a musket, like that sort of shit. Ask some other guy, when were you born? 1950s. It's like got his face like on Alexandra the Great. Like, fuck, that cracks me up. But yeah, bro, so fucking old. So fucking old. I tell you what, I feel like my body is way older. Like my joints and everything are absolutely spent. There we go, boys. Just shy of 1600. So we're gonna take the summon off. Oh, lag. Okay, we're gonna take summon off, and then we'll be able to see our brackets. Like that. I keep wondering if death penalty, maybe. Oh no, it's 5% chance. I thought it was 1.5. I'm gonna put death penalty on. Purely because to try to strip back some of those fasts. Just so there's not as much on the screen. I feel like everything else we could probably just leave the same. Oh. Here we go, boys. If you see somebody you know, give them a shout out. Etero of Cultus. Chicken Joe, my man, Gildy. My Gildy, my Manzy. Half Crunchy, that's a cool name. Zorg, that's our guy. XL Daily and the Monterex. Bro, hopefully the Monterex is watching. Boys, the moment of truth. Hold your breath. Oh shit, we got heaps of campers. Oh, we got everyone in here. Look, Zeno, Taylor, Peter. Oh no, different Peter. Was that? Yeah, 19. Okay, might be okay. Might be okay, boys. Might be okay. Okay. Alright, let's see how many people are still in. This Taylor's still in intro. Adiposita terminus. Still in intro. Half Crunchy. Still in intro. Opus. Whoa. 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 Alright. Might have a bit of a rough bracket, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna try death penalty. The only other thing that I can think of, but I feel like keeping... Fucking add this on. I feel like keeping restorative bonus on. Fuck, who cares? Let's just do this. Let's just do this, boys. Look at this. We can max our level skips by wave 30. And then we're allowed to just kick back. We're allowed to just kick back. Uncle Fud said, just kick back. Boom. Alright, max that. And this is where we fucked up in the first run. We didn't even have a shockwave, boys. Alright. Borderline wondering if we should maybe skip death ray and put in like defense or health or something for when it takes all our damage and HP off us. But whatevs, boys, whatevs. Whatevs. Can only imagine Piripi driving. You'll be sitting there wondering if the next yawn is the last. Yeah, bro. Yeah, he drives pretty fast too, eh? I don't mean fast like in like standy fast, like, you know, pedal to the metal all the time. I mean fast and like sometimes, you know, you know the old like, what do they call it? Is it the apex? What's the fucking thing when it comes to like a corner and then you hit the brakes and like where your like racing lines are, then you take the arc and then accelerate out of, can't remember what that's called. But it's like that patch. That patch as a male, that patch that comes into your brain that lets you know where your racing lines are, where you turn a corner and then you come out wider and then you decelerate coming in, and then when you get into halfway through that arc and then accelerate out, it's like that patch is missing. It's like that update never came through. So it's like every corner's just flat as it, but you feel the body roll in the car, or you feel it and it's going like the car's understeering and it's going You're like, brother, we're understeering off this fucking cliff. Bro, focus, lock in. But look, on a drive like that, and that side of the country, fucking not gonna lie, bro, that drive can eat a dick. Straight up. That drive can fucking eat a fat one, bro. That's a horrendous drive. Feel sorry for truck drivers. Nah, I feel funny for truck drivers that have to do that, Mish. Straight up. If you're doing that as your occupation, bro, I feel funny for you that's what you have to put up with. Had to fix my tower real quick, first run. Yeah, what did I muck up in that one? My shockwave and summon on. Do you have CF duration under control somehow without G-Comp? For me, yep. I have perma. Just got the substat, eh? How many enemy health level skips did I get? I got 176. I think the highest I've seen is like in the 80s or 90s, and that was with ancestral mod here. Just that extra couple percent. That extra couple percent is pretty decent. I'm stuck needing to use G-Comp because I don't have the overhead of CF duration. Yeah, kind of. That's the stink thing, man. Is like getting that substat, especially if you really need that substat for other things. Those truck drivers don't deserve a single cent above minimum wage. Bro, yeah, that's gnarly. What was the weather like up there though? Like when we went up, it was like kind of brisk at night, but it was like hot as fuck during the day, bro. Like fuck, it was hot, boys. I was like, ouch. And we weren't even working, you know. We were working, but we were doing that other dumb working where you're like you're like locking in, like just looking at jobs, and like your brain's just checking out shit and then brainstorming. And we were in the boardroom, bro, and that boardroom was so hot. I was like, fuck. I was so hot, bro. And there's nothing worse, boys. There's nothing worse than when you're doing like super worky thinking thing, and yous are like the only cunts that smoke, and like you're like fiending out for a vape, and then but all the other bosses, all the big wigs of the plant, like none of them smoke, and you're just like fuck, because they don't know what it feels like, boys. They don't know what it feels like to be fiending out. And you're just like, fuck, you just want to smoke. Fuck. It's like you're gonna turn into the Hulk. Like you're like you don't you don't want to see me when I'm fiending, you know, and he's like, you don't want to see me when I'm angry. Fuck, it's like that. You don't want to see me when I haven't had a vape. You're fucking irritable. Nothing worse than wanting to vape and the rest of the crew don't know you vape. Yeah, bro. Sven the Skull, what's good? What's good? What's good? Found us on Twitch. My man, my man. And I finally got all the chat and stuff working. I got the chat working. I got the... Dude. Sven. Thanks for the sub. Bro, absolute legend, bro. Absolute legend. Fucking, let's fucking go. Boys. Run, 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 run. Sven coming in with the sub, bro. Appreciate you, big dog. Bro, you're absolute legend, bro. Appreciate you. I'm actually just going to pull up Twitch for a sec and then make sure it is actually still feeding through. Yep, it's coming through. Bro, absolute legend, bro. Appreciate you. I don't think the Twitch chat is coming through on the screen. No, I still got to figure out how to get it on the screen that you guys will see. But on the screen that I'm seeing, I'm actually wondering if I can show you fellas. Is it this one? So, if you can see my mouse has highlighted the Inception in the middle. I've got it over here. And then I can see the Twitch and I can see YouTube. I'll take that off so I don't fuck yous up. On this right hand side, I've got like the notifications. But I haven't linked it into... So the problem that I've had is since I got those plugins, it's caused a mass amount of issues. I must have got the Temu plugin. McChicka Joe, thanks for the follow. I must have got the Temu version or something, and it's like it's screwed up a bunch of things, and I've slowly just been able to tidy it up, and then after I tidy it up, then I'll start working through on some of the other shit and getting it kind of more tidied up. Just getting it a little bit more tidied up. The problem is every time I turn OBS on, there's a problem with something else. But that's what you get when you do like a multi-stream setup and you don't like either pay for a plugin or pay for a subscription and you get like a generic download sort of plugin. Like obviously there's worse ones and obviously there's better ones, but it just means you're probably going to get a few bugs. Like it's kind of like it is what it is kind of thing. Like, it's just free shit on the internet. There's other ways you can do it as well. But this is the most simplest way, I think, in order to try to get it to try to merge. And then after that, we've got to set up another few things. It's all for the Yarnskis, boys. It's all for the Yarnskis. Got to go and eat food, dude. Sven, legend, bro. Appreciate you. Absolutely appreciate you. Weather wasn't bad, bro. When Daddy's away, we cook the heater in the pirate ship. Oh, he don't like the heater? Cuckoo doesn't like the heater? Bro, when we were up there, he just wanted to party, eh? Like, and I was so sick when I went up there. Like, I was so sick. And all I was thinking in my head, because, like, boys, for context, this is like a crew from our plant going up to one of our other plants, which is like, I don't know, 5-6 hours away, you reckon, XL Daily? About 5 or 6 hours away, to meet up with like their management team and we have to get some stuff that they have at their site, and they have to get some stuff that we have at our site, like equipment, machinery, processes, whatever. You know, it's all money, like money that the company has to invest, and you're kind of just bouncing around like ideas and like the problems that you have for both. They share their problems, we share our problems, and then somewhere between that, the engineers at each site can use like the lessons like learnt and that sort of thing. And like I went up there and I was so crook. Like I was away the day before, and then I turned up like on the day to go, and I was so sick. But I wasn't missing this trip. Like I was like, yeah, I want to see what this plant's got. And then all I was thinking in my head, because I was so sick, was like, I want to make everyone at this plant sick. I want to take my sickness and I want to spread it to this plant, because I want their numbers to go down. Because it's that competitive nature, boys. It's that competitive nature. Our plant's better than your plant. And I was just like, I want to affect everyone so they all get fucking sick, and then their numbers go down, even if it's only for a day or two. I'll treat that as the Trojan horse. Says mission is complete. Make these cunts fucking crook. But no, they're a pretty good bunch up there. They're a pretty good bunch. XL Daily may have a different experience with the department that he was with, but I like the guys that we were kicking it with. Apparently there's some pack for sale coming. Something about if you bought a pack, the rest of your guildies get some gems too. Dude, a lot of games that I play, rephrase that. A lot of games that I have played did a very similar system. So if you like managed to get yourself into a guild, and the guild was like heavy on the wallets, like heavy swipers, bro, you just sit there, bro. It's just like raining. The only problem with that kind of system is like they just start kicking everybody that's not maxing out whatever the packs are. And then it just creates these super whale guilds. The thing is with guilds in this game, because, you know, we all know it's kind of like a single player game. Like, there's no kind of real thing with your guildies. Like, you're in a group, but it's not like you're circle jerking. You know, you know what I mean, boys? You're not like, you know, you're not like all the boys, you know. So it's like, obviously, as a group, you've got to do the contributions in that. So it won't like create that sort of environment, because it's a completely different game. But it's very common in a lot of games that a little, you know, gift goes out to the crew and that. So I kind of seen it and I was like, oh yeah, it's, I mean, cool. Fuck, they should do it with all the packs. Shadow Saber, what's good? What's good? Like, would be real choice if they did it with all the packs. Gems, medals, something like that. Because how many people do we have in a guild? I feel like if I touch something on the screen, we're going to get nuked and lose all our defenses. Guild. It doesn't even say... Oh, there. 30 members. So if you had something like... Say it's 20 gems and you're in a super whale guild. There's like... What is it? 5... It sales on all the packs. I can't remember how many packs there are. I'm pretty sure there's like 5. Or something like that. So that's 100. Would that be 3,000 gems? That you could potentially get if you're in a whale guild for freezies? It is only each month because the way the packs work. But I mean, it's cool. It's a cool little gesture. It's a cool little thing. It's only one input for the devs. Like, you know, it's not like lost revenue. I mean, it can probably be perceived as lost revenue, but at the end of the day, it's all just pixels on a screen, eh, boys? It's all pixels on a screen. Like, the inflation it could cause would be so minute. Like, what are we talking about? Like, even at 3,000 gems, that's only what? Is that 30 pulls or modules? Wait, 10 pull, 10 times 5, 50, so it's 150 modules a week. I mean, that's nothing to scoff at. Is that 150 modules? It's nothing to scoff at. Like 100%, it's nothing to scoff at, but it's also not like hyper inflationary where it will break the game and then things have to be fully adjusted to account for it. It wouldn't be one of those things. It'd just be a lovely little gesture. 3 packs, I think. 3 packs, 30 times 3 packs, 20 for the event. Dude, you know what I hate about events now? Is they almost feel mandatory. Like, I was skipping on events like quite a bit, and then I just like went into a phase where it's like, fuck, we actually just need to get these events. And then they made the changes with bots and that, and it's like, wow, I really like, fuck, this is like automatic payment. I mean, relative to other games, not super bad. Relative to other games' battle passes, super on the pricey side. I originally thought that they may end up like beefing up the event passes, like the battle passes, to encourage more people to buy it. But probably with the changes with bots and the what do they call it? Like the resource scarcity thing of it. I think that's that alone is enough to encourage more people to buy the battle passes and that. So they managed to pull it off without, you know, get everybody feeling like they need to buy battle passes, compared to beefing up the rewards to make people feel like they need to buy battle passes, if that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense, boys. Pretty keen for the next events, actually, because I finally upgrade the gold bot bonus. Yeah, so I'm assuming you're at the stage where you've maxed out the range, so now you're like working with like bonus and duration. That's when the money starts. That's when you start beginning to reap the rewards from Goldbot. That's when the rewards start coming through. Oh fuck. This is gonna take ages, boys. Like what? Another 200 waves? 5x. Fuck that. We're not doing 200 waves at 3 times speed. We're not doing it. Range is done. Duration only a few levels to go in the lab. Let's go, bro. Congrats, bro. I feel like when you get that range done, you start feeling like you're going from the stage of like we're finally moving away from the poverty bot stage and we're actually getting to a gold bot. Where it's actually gonna like we're gonna be, you know, we're on the right track here, boys. Like that's kind of what it feels like. It's like, yes, we're finally making some progression. Like leaving the poverty bot stage is like, it's brutal. It's such a long curve. Bro, those scatters are muddy. What the fuck's going on there? It's like the faster just are duking the scatters into us. 100% on the poverty bot. Yeah, bro, I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. That's rough. That's rough, dude. And like that's where that feeling like that need is for the feeling like you need to be getting the battle pass. Boys, you might see the new puppy if he wakes up. You're gonna crack up when you see him, bro. Super cute, super feisty, and super baby. Like he's only a little baby. 8 weeks old. In a recent update, brought the workshop orbs in a little bit too, so I can run farms with a lower range. Yeah, I was XL Daily showed me that one, and you know what I cracked up about? Like when I seen it, I was like, "How did you do that?" And then he's like, "Yeah, it's a bug." Da da da. Yeah, how'd you do that? And then he was saying like, "Oh, he can do something with or whatever." Your orbs go to the tower range line, and I was like, how it should have been from the start. Why is that not a thing from the start? Like, holy moly. Cads was good. Cads in the house. I was just like, dude, why isn't it like that from the start, man? Like, bro, that's how it should have been. Like, I really wish that no matter what tower range you play at, your orbs have full motion to put wherever you want. But I also can understand why not. Especially once you start adding stuff with assist bonus where you can get extra orbs. You got the vault unlock that gets you extra orbs. Like if you had all of that at the most minimum range, but your tower range is higher, dude, it'll just be shredding like crazy. I mean, I don't know how beneficial it is now because of extra orb mastery, and you want the tagging to go off, but you guys know what I mean. Just more like flexibility in people's builds and that, because there's a certain window, like I wouldn't say where everybody's towers become the same, but probably one of those, it's probably better said like where the tools to solve a problem become somewhat obvious, and the result of that, of acquiring those tools to solve those problems, kind of makes the towers all kind of become the same. And it's cool when people come up with unique stuff, you know, switch it up a bit. Just switching it up a bit. Boys, I don't know why this run is so much worse than the first. Maybe death penalty isn't the one. Maybe it's not the one, boys. Better be a pit bull, or did I miss Clouder getting another handbag dog? Bro, I did have my neighbor pull up with a chocky. A little chocky red nose, bro. My favorite pitties, honestly, like I love blue. I love blues, blue noses and that. But bro, my favorite is a chalky red nose, and it's got to be a nice chocolate too. There's so many different tones of chocolate, but if you can get a red nose that's the same color as like those chocolate Labradors, woof. Bro, I just want to like eat them, bro. I want to pull their fucking face. I just want to pull on their cheeks. It's like my favorite, but there's just the chances of getting a real nice pit in New Zealand is so hard to come by because the councils around the whole country were just rolling around euthanizing them all. So there's just like none. And the guys that do have them, like, you know, like I've seen like one or two good looking ones floating around like in the last 6 months. Outside of that, but because of that, because of the way that the councils are here, I don't think I could do a pity again. Like, we all know it comes down to the owner and that, but it coming down to the owner for how good it is doesn't mean shit if it's walking around with a bullet target on the back from the council, and the council's just wanting to unalive every single one of them they see, no matter how legit it is. Like, if it's all its papers, its regos, vaccinations, microchips, all the other carry-on, if it's all up to date, bro, they don't care. They're just itching to put it down. And I know it's painting a lot of the dog handlers with like a broad brush, but we all know the reality of it, bro. You take that thing down to the dog park and another dog attacks your dog and your dog retaliates, 1000% they're putting your pity down, and they won't do it to the other dog. They just got a directive. It's on the dangerous breed list, you know, and anything on the dangerous breed list, they're just gonna unalive it. I got a chill bracket. You got a marshmallow bracket? I hope so, dude. I hope so. There was heaps of people still running, so I'll see where the smoke settles after this. This run seems like a bit of a dud, so we're just maxing it out, see where it gets to. Everyone wants efficiency. I go for vibes, gut feelings. Bro, sounds like a perfect plan. I do it a lot, where it's like, I know this will net me more coins, or I know this will net me more power, but sometimes it's just like a brain glitch where it's like, I just want to resolve whatever this problem is and then move on to the next problem, even if it means that there's a more effective way to do it. Zero death defies so far today. This tourney is going to be rough for me. How many did we get in the last one? Did we get one? Take my prime sub. I didn't know I had it. McChicken Joe with the tier 1 prime sub. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Bro, thanks, bro. Super appreciate you. Appreciate you showing up every week too. Showing me love. This is the part where we kiss. Mwah. Taylor says this is going to be a rough bracket. That's alright. Look, we win some, we lose some. Mokopuna. Mokos. We win some and we lose some. It's all goods. It's all goods. There we go, McChicken. You got one on your you got one on your last energy shield last tournament. Yeah. I think it was just the one. We could probably peep it. Pretty sure it's just the one Death Defy. One Death Defy, yep. Is it Death Defy down? Yep, Death Defy down. How many, what does that put our Death Defy at? 11%? Get rid of this shit. I'll slow it down if it looks like we're going to beat our other number. If it looks like we're beating our other number, I'll slow it down. Otherwise, it kind of just doesn't matter. Or did I get one this run? I didn't get one this one, eh? No, not yet. Not yet. We'll see if we get a lucky one. This is where it gets to the super yuck part. And heaps of those fasts are just floating around being cancerous. We try to keep my eye on the puppy for if it wakes up. It's in the crate at the moment. My wife did a really good job with Macho Man. What the fuck are you doing, cunt? With the dog. She's right here. She's like picking on the pity. The pity's right here picking on picking on the cat. That blue nose. Oh, you guys haven't seen that blue nose cat for a while, eh? Bro, not gonna lie, G. I've never seen one of them full grown IRL. We obviously see them on the posters and all that. Bro, this thing was huge, bro. It was the size of a little dog. I was like, holy fuck. Is that what the bro crumpet's gonna turn into? Bro, this thing was huge. Big fat head. I was like, bro, I can't believe that. But what was I saying? My wife did a really good job with crating Macho Man. So I'm hoping that oh yeah, this looks like it's gonna be a bit of a rough one. I'm hoping that we can do the same with this other fella and just get him like a good crate on the good crate puzz. I should probably fucking check. I can't see him from where I am. I think he's still asleep. The problem is I'm a little bit worried because he's having a good nap. That like the longer he naps now, boys, the probability window greatly increases that he's going to wake up at like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. and be fucking nuts. And be balls to the walls nuts, boys, like chewing shit up. Here's Crumpet. Come on, here. Come here. Oh, you're so cute. Come here. Fucking come here. Oh shit. Here he is, boys. He's bigger now, eh? Look at old Fathead. Look at that face, boys. What is he? Pure English, short hair. Smile for the camera. You gotta watch him, eh? Because he jumps behind the computer and he pulls out all the fucking wires and shit. Did it the other day. Fucking little cunt. What is he? English, short, British, short hair. Fuck, I don't know. I just call him a blue nose pity, boys. He's a pity. He fights with the pitties, boys. He fucking holds his holds his ground, that boy. So we got him, and we got Macho Man, who's what's he? Pomeranian. What's your man? Nah, he'll be in bed. He'll be in bed. And then got Pity down here. She's over here fucking licking her ass. And then got a blue nose boy outside. So he's American staff. Blue American staff. Cross American Bulldog. So that kind of mix made him look like basically just like a giant American Staffy. Big bones. Big bones. But the white girl down here, the Pity Cross, she's on her way out, and then the blue nose outside, he's on his way out too. So we have to start working on the recruits. Gotta start recruiting their replacements so it doesn't hurt so much, boys, because I've had them for longer than 10 years and don't want it to fucking hurt too much. They're all little fur babies. But that little kitten that you guys seen, that's the first time that we've gotten like pedigree kitten. He fucking set us back heaps too. Cost more than my fucking PC. But I'm not gonna lie, like I would rather like as fun as all this is, like whatever, having like toys and gadgets and that, I would rather spend that money on a fur baby. Cause like unlike my kids, I love the fur babies. I was waiting for them in the background to go, hey. One of those ones, hey, the kids go, hey. Oh, shit. But XL Daily, I hope you're making the kids watch our stream. We teach them some bad words. Boys, we'll start teaching XL Daily's kids some bad words. The cat's almost the blue cool color. Yeah, he's super cute, bro. I didn't actually realize. My wife and my daughter said that they grow to be big, but when I seen a full grown one at the pet shop today, I couldn't believe how big this thing was. It was fucking huge, boys. Like, boys, I'd never seen anything like it. Like, big. I was like, holy shit. I was like, is our one going to grow up to be like that? And they're like, yeah. I was like, holy fuck. I was like, might as well just walk him on a leash, eh? Just drop the blue nose from the backyard and then just walk the blue nose kitten. But cool personality. He gets into it. Oh, he's fucking some shit up now. He puts up mean rumbles against the dogs. He holds his own. But that's cats in general, eh? You guys know it, like all cats are like that. They all put up a mean They all put up a mean fight. They always rule the rooster. Like at the moment, Matcha's like the dominant. Matcha Man's the dominant man in this house. Like, just he's just young. But Matcha Man's only like 4 kilos, boys. Like, he's tiny. Like, people think he's a chihuahua when we take him out in public. They're like, what's that? Is that a chihuahua? Or, like, nah, it's a Pomeranian Schipperke. I can't remember what they call them. Pomskis? Well, just like a toy dog, you know what I mean? Like, people breed all the things and they get all the contraptions and then they get this breed and then get this one and they go, what does this button do? Boom, out comes a Matcha Man. Come here. Come here. Fucking come here. Come, fishy, fishy, fishy. Hurry up, the boys want to see you. Nice. The kitten's walking around just bashing everything. You know when they're doing that one, they're like walking in their tails like that, and they're just ready to fucking ready to fuck something up. I'll try and see if I can show you this video, eh? I mean, we could probably do it properly. I could probably get it up on the screen. Or do we just wait for the grand reveal, boys? We'll wait for the gender reveal of them. I'll be 11th with 1423 waves. 11th with 1423 waves. I think I might get 12th. I may get 12th. Not a chance. All little assholes in the bed. It's coffee, snacks, and lock-in time. What time do you put your kids to bed? Do you like have like a proper bedtime? Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, XL Daily, you look like a smacker. You look like two. Either you go two ways, bro. Either you're a smacker, or they're a smacker to you. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I've never smacked my kids, bro. Should have been like our parents, eh? Beat the brakes out of us. Never fucking smacked my kids. And bro, they just do dumb shit, hey. Like, bro, my son was so bad. I'm sure I've told heaps of these stories before. Boys, he was so fucking bad that, like, he terrified us of having any kids. I didn't know that God could put little children on the planet that were, like, weren't even children, bro. They were little demons. Boys, he was savage. He was savage. He had no ears. He was absolutely brutal. And it took us so many years to break it out of him. And, like, breaking it out of them without hitting them is, like, the hardest thing to do. Because, like, as a parent, you can easily get frustrated and just be like, oh, you fucking little... you fucking little... But I didn't want to do that, you know. Because know what it feels like to be on the receiving end of that as a kid. And it just took, honestly, it took fucking perseverance, man. This dude was demonic. He was so demonic. I couldn't believe it. Like 1,000%. Like in those African civil wars for the blood diamonds, when they say that they use like child soldiers, I believe it. Because my wife gave birth to one of those child soldiers. Like, he would have been one of the ones that they threw a machete in his hand and an AK. Like, bro, he was wild how crazy this kid was. Like, Dobby off as a, what's the thing? And then they go around on Nickelodeon and they travel around and they see all the fucking animals. And that girl can talk to them and whatever. He was like that. Boys, he was wild, boys. He was absolutely bonkers. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I was fucking shocked how demonic this kid was. Like, I heard stupid stories. Like, you hear stupid stories, bro, like, from, like, the olds and that, and it's like, I remember them telling this story about my wife's brother, and we're like, yeah, kid was fucked when he was little. He used to just sit against the wall and smash his head and all. And it's like, you always, like, laugh at it. Like those yarns are, like, up there with the yarns that we had, like, the other day with, like, when Nans used to say they used to climb 16 mountains on the way to school after stepping in and fucking doing a body slide through 43 cow patties and all that carry on. It's like, same buzz, boys. Same buzz. It's like, oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Used to bash his head, bro. And, like, my son was that fucking kid. He was that kid, man. He used to have this, like, electric car, and he used to drive it off the porch. Crash it, like, he'll go out the hallway, boom, out the front door, drive it off the porch, crash, pick it back up, come back in, do it again, and just again, and again, and again. I remember he was, like, stabbing something with a screwdriver, and, like, we kept taking it off him, and then he kept, like, finding it again, and he's, like, stabbing, and it's like, you can't do that, you know, you have to sit down there, like, sit over them. Listen here, buddy, you can't do that, because if you keep doing that, one day you're going to have an accident and you're going to hurt yourself. Old matey goes and finds it again, runs in, whammo, stabs himself in the eye. Nah, fucking told you. All sorts of shit. You can't go into the wash house, that's where all the detergents, this stuff here, it's called poison. This is bad for you, it'll make you really sick. One day figures out how to undo the kitty strip, like the locks on, like, the thing, you know, goes quiet. Why is it so quiet? Old matey's in there sculling fucking... Why are you sculling it? It tastes like shit. Didn't you know that the nail polish remover after the first gulp tastes like shit? Why are you trying to peel back the whole bottle? Like, fuck, just stupid fucking shit, eh? And it just went on, and like, we're not talking like a day or 2 days, boys, or weeks or months if we were lucky. It was year after year, and it was just, it used to wear us down. Like, dude was absolutely psycho. Like, we'd go to the, like, the supermarkets, and he would be like, he'd be absolutely fine, and then he'll see something that he likes. Can I have a lolly? No lollies. No, well, we can come over here, we can pick you a piece of fruit. I want a lolly. No, you're not having fuck you, you fucking, whoa. Just start running, trash the aisles, fuck's sakes. Get him, pick him up, sit him down in the car, calm him down, go back in there, pick up all the mess, apologize to everybody, do it again, get 3 aisles over, see something else. Can I have those chips? No, we're not doing that. Fucking rip everything. Fuck, do it again. Boys, sometimes it'll take you so long to do grocery shopping because you're constantly stopping, going out to the car, correcting the behavior. Alright, sit there, cry it out, whatever. When you're calm, we go, because at the end of the day, I'm the fucking man. I'm the fucking marshmallow warlord here, boy. And you are the marshmallow, and I will win this. I'm the adult in these situations. And, like, I'm only tapping in, boys. Like, I'm doing the windows where I'm tapping in as a dad, because I'm working as much as I can. So it's my wife's, like, taking the full brunt of this. And then one day, we were about around the 4.5 year mark. And in our country, you go to primary school at 5. And then, like a light switch, just changed and stopped and figured out he wasn't going to beat us, because us two combined, me and his mum combined like that, our power was stronger than his fucking behavior, and we finally defeated him after years. And that's how you end up with fucked up kids in society, because you got these lazy ass cunts that won't go put in their effort. You know what I mean? They don't want to put in that effort. It's all fine and dandy, bumping uglies and whatever. And then they breed it. They breed a little shitter. And then that little shitter turns into a tattooed on the face gang member, fucking havoc to society. But they don't want to put in that sort of effort. And like, fuck, you see, like, have moments, because it's easy to do that. Because if you know that he's going to act all fucked up and trash all the aisles, it's easy to, when he says, oh, I want a lolly, and then he starts playing up, oh, here then. And you see it all the time, boys. And I'm not like being on like no soap opera shit. I'm just sharing my experience. Because that experience alone, we didn't have any more kids after that. We wanted like 3 or 4. After that, fuck no. I'm not going through that ever again. I'd rather shit in my hands and clap. Like, it's rolling the dice, boys. It's roulette. Are you going to get a fucking demon? Or are you going to get a good kid? And because when we had our daughter was so good. Like an angel. Slept all night. First couple months. Sleeping all night. All that other carry on. Quiet. Normal. A normal one. And then my wife gives birth to this gorgeous little boy, but he turns out to be like one of those ones like he was prepared for the civil wars in Africa over the blood diamonds. Like, they're going to put machetes in his hand. Like, fucking hell. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it, boys. Absolute demon. Absolute demon. And now, absolutely sweet. Quiet ass. You guys have like kind of seen him in the streams and that. Super chill kid. Super chill. I just had to break him. Just had to break his stubbornness. Head putts appear to work the best, XL Daily reckons. I'll note that for when I have grandchildren. If all else fails, just headbutt them. Is your son the second child? Yep, my son's the second child. The wild thornberries, that's it, Xenomorph. The wild thornberries, that's what he's like. Like stuck in that mode. Just absolute terror. Used to terrorize the boys. Like, the boys would come around and drink and all that. Used to fucking terrorize them. Like that kid, you know that kid when you go around to someone's house and you know that they're going to be naughty when they grow up, and you go around to like your friend's house and they got like a son, and then he's got like a stick. You guys all know this. I know you have experienced this. You've been to the family barbecue, whatever, been to your friend's house, whatever, and there's that kid and he's got that fucking stick. He's like that kid at the fucking barbecue or the family reunion, and you're like playing and you push him, and then he gets mad and he's like this with a stick, and he's like and he's like and he starts fucking hitting you, and you're like, bro, I will break you, you little shit. And then you're like looking at the dad like, bro, your fucking son, mate. Children are simply here as form of living and breathing contraception. Yeah, they're nothing but cum pets, man. They are purely just a nut that we chose to keep as a pet. So if you guys have got kids, they are just your nut pet. I'll be 11th with 1423. Did I already read that out? I think I already read that out. I can relate, bro. I'm the second child too. I was messed up as a kid. My poor parents. The winning spoon. Oh yeah, bro. I was second, and then I became middle. So it's me and 3 others. And I've done a very good thing of not telling anyone. Like, I don't really know if anyone that I know IRL really knows that I stream. It's way better that way, because then I can just talk shit about everybody. Boys, you wait. The day that I get fired from work, boys, I'll have all the yarns, boys. It'll blow your guys' mind. We'll have enough. I worked there for almost 20 years. We'll have enough content for like the next 3 years, boys. We'll be absolutely Gucci. I'll be able to tell you all the yarns. All the yards, boys. But yeah, my daughter was super chill, eh? My daughter was super chill. But it was like super natural to me with the kids because, like, you guys know our generation, boys. You know, like, you're driving at like 13, 14 because your parents are too drunk and you got to go get them fucking alcohol or whatever. And it's way safer for you to drive than for them to drive drunk. Or parents are always off like either gambling or drinking. So like, you know, you got to make sure your siblings are fed. You got to make sure your siblings' nappies changed or whatever. Because how the fuck how you gonna leave your little sister or your little brother with a shitty nappy? Like, it's not happening. Like, it's not their fault. Like, and someone's got to look after them. So like, when it came to us having kids, it's like I already knew all that shit. Like, it's like, here, but to say change your ass to say you know, it's like, fuck, bro, standard. Like, 'cause it's either that or like, bro, it's like gotta look after the wee ones. This one's looking a little bit better. I feels like. So I'm gonna tone it down a little bit and see. I don't even know what we changed. I think we just put. Oh yeah, so we went back to the original setup, but I actually remembered to use Shockwave this time. Ha! Go figure. Go figure, we might actually need Shockwave. I might have a chatter in my bracket. A cheater in my bracket? Oh shit. Harmony Defensive. So there we go, boys. That's Mrs. Clouded in the chat. The Cumpets. That many yards to post-employment money gives you a creator code. The company gives me shares, for free promotion, free brand awareness. Broski springs the crates to Auntie Beth and pops into water. Oh, bro, my old lady was a fucking shocker, boys. She was a shocker. She was a fucking shocker. But, you know, that's just like, boys, you's all the same, you know, or thereabouts, you know. You're not going to leave your fucking siblings in the dust. Like, I think my wife's was, you know, very similar too. She's always looking after the little siblings and that. She's got to make sure they're fed, got to make sure they're fucking showered, all that sort of stuff. Oh, is this the run ender? Boom, this is it, boys. Yeah, boom. There we go. Very similar to the first one. I don't know what else we can oh, we got a Death-to-Fire in there. Maybe that's what carried those 2 runs, was a Death-to-Fire. But it's only marginal. Look at that. It's not much. It's not much stiffy, boys. It's not much. Is there anything else we could do that could be possibly better? The only thing that I could try, since it's like almost samey same, is just a pulsar. And just see if nerfing down the levels will do anything. Outside of that, boys, I think that's probably where we're at. We could push it further. We could be cheeky. We could push it further. Fuck it, should we try that? Nah, yep. We're going to go back. We're going to go back, boys. And we're going to try that. We're going to push the range right out. And because those other 2 runs, basically the same, boys. Basically the same. Let's go for the... What was that? What the fuck? Boom. Let's get rid of that. Did I change something? What happened there? Oh, I just got landmine stun. Hey, look, maybe the extra couple percent's gonna do something for us. Let's just push the range out. Let's go fucking... Let's do it. Let's do it, boys. Let's do it. Let's do it. Chuck Rambo, Pulsar Harvester on. What about Pulsar Harvester and RB's assist? I think I've tried it a few times, and I think like my damage is just so low that I think I would need much more Chronofield to make up the difference. Like I don't even think that CF7 would be enough. I would say like 10 or higher, maybe. So I'm gonna keep. I'm a little bit nervous with this. Put the extra orbs here, maybe. I'm gonna try to use these orbs for the bosses. And hopefully we don't get chipped. There's a high possibility that a fast pulls in a ranged and we get chipped. There is a high possibility. Oh boys, I want to show you a picture, eh? Hey, what's up with my scaling? Yeah, there we go, now I can see. I want to show you guys a picture. This is my young fella. I'm super proud of all the work that he's been putting in the gym. Boys, he's been going fucking hard. He got one of those pull-up bars. I remember I told you this story. Found one of the pull-up bars in the shed, those ones that go in your doorway. But I'm just gonna try to get a picture up. This is the same little demon. Boys, this is the same demon we were just talking about. This is the same demon. Oh shit, why is that so zoomed in? Now, let's see. Oh no, we're gonna put that there. Alright, I will try to... How are we gonna do this? Is it this one? Check this out, boys. Look at that, boys. Look at the lat skis. That gym paying off. He was asking me, like, to get like a better or a more exaggerated taper. Like, what should I be doing to thin down the waistline? And I was like, fuck that, bro. Like, you know, what are we, a girl? We don't thin down the waistline, brother. Just make the top bigger. How to do that? Volume, brother. Volume. Get that volume in every time you step through that doorway to your room. Mando pull-ups. Every time you step out of that doorway, Mando pull-ups. Do that shit to failure. Your body will have no choice but to adapt. Like, at the amount of test that you produce at that age, like, your body's got no choice. It'll be forced to adapt. Yoked. Yeah, dude, bro. I was like, because we were like out in the shed. So like, he's on the bar because we're about to do overhead presses. And I was like, here, I'm gonna take this photo. I'm gonna send this to you, dude. This is what I get to see every time you're out there working out. Like, sending the photo, and I was like, fucking looking pretty good, bro. Because obviously, like, you can't see yourself at the back. You can't, like, you know what I mean. And even if you went like that, like in the mirror, and then he was like, oh shit, Look at the lads. And I was like, yeah, I told you were growing, bro. I told you you were getting there. That's that discipline, eh? You just gotta stay fucking disciplined. My mate's been using Pulsar Harvester RB combo with negative mass producer to reduce the enemies to nothing. Negative mass producer. What would it do? Speed and damage? I think the speed would be super helpful. Enemy damage and speed. I can imagine the reducing the speed would be super helpful. Especially when you get to that stage in the run where everything's just floating around for ages. But RB and Pulsar Harvester will be a really good combo. I think it definitely gets complemented with a really good CF. Like, you're borderline going back to the old webbing strategy that they had to nerf. The hardest thing, like, getting it into my son though, was like, it's not just the time you're putting in the gym. You know, that's just like the discipline of like showing up. Like, the hardest rep you'll ever do in the gym is the first rep of getting to the gym. Like, that's the hardest rep. It's just getting in the door and then doing it. Everything after that doesn't matter. You showed up. That's the most important thing. But the hardest thing that I've been trying to work on them with is like food, man. Calories in versus calories out. Like, you wanna beef up, fuck, you gotta eat, man. Like, you wanna be a 80 kilo lad, you gotta eat like a 80 kilo lad and some. Like, especially at that age, boys. You remember what I was like at that age. You can eat whatever you want. Fuck, I'm at that age where I gotta watch what I eat. Gotta be careful. It's like too old to be just fucking eating anything. I always laugh at the younger fellas at work. I'm always like, I see them, they're pigging out on all this like yum ass food, and I'm just like, you fucking wait, boys. You wait, because that shit will catch up to you once that metabolism slows down, boys. Fuck, when that metabolism hits you, because you like hit a window, like, unless you're like a fat kid or something like that, like, you hit a window. If you're like a hard gainer, what is it, like ectomorph or whatever, and then you like can't beef up fast enough, and then you hit a window where like your body's like priming and your metabolism's like, it's not like you're eating and you've got holes through your legs, and then you balloon up. And then you go past that window, and then you gotta start. Well, fuck, you gotta start doing shit like cardio. Like, you gotta start putting in that cardio, boys. Gotta do that pavement work. We get that pavement going. Try to fucking look after the old heart. Look after the old heart, boys. And that's something that we haven't done for a while, like for a few weeks now. Just go for a run. Had a real good, like, kind of discipline, like keeping it in there. And then just everyone got sick, and then you lose track of it, and then like can't just jump straight back into it, otherwise you cop an injury or something. Then got to slowly build back up to it. But not like the level like Ryan's runs. Like, what does he do? Like 10k a day or something like that. Like, that's huge. 10k a day, fucking hell. That, like, the thought of that makes me tired. Alright, let's see where this run gets us, boys. Let's see where this run gets us. Boys, this puppy's still asleep. We've been streaming for almost 2 hours and this puppy's still asleep. It makes me extremely nervous that he's going to wake up and be an absolute prick. Like 3 in the morning. Like, I'm super nervous. It was funny as he like woke up because like, so we brought him home and pretty much like, because he cried the whole way home, he was freaking out. It's about a 20-minute drive. And then got him home and then just, my wife's like, what do you want me to do? Should I let them smell him first? Whatever. I said, nah, just chuck him in there. Just chuck him to the wolves, boys. Straight to the Legends League. Chuck him straight into the Legends League and just like get some, put it down. And all the animals, like we got we got cats and all sorts of shit. Everybody's like punching him in the head. You got the dogs punching him in the head. Fucking the cats are punching him in the head. Like everyone is just fades all around. And like he's at that age because he's 8 weeks old. Like I don't know, 5 to 8, maybe 10 weeks old. The puppies are like super gullible. Like they sack nuts to everybody. Like everybody they see, like every dog they see, they sack nuts. They drop down and whatever. You know, they know that they're the little sissy boy. But there becomes a window somewhere after that, and they're a little bit more defensive. They're not going to instantly sack it. Like when a dog comes up on top of them, you know, they might try to like, hey, and then they have to get a hiding to establish it, and that's kind of what you don't want. But he's at that window where it don't matter, tail's going like that. Like everyone's his mum to him. And then like, so he's running around the house, whatever, gets tired, crashes out. Only crashes out for about 5 or 10 minutes, wakes up. First thing he does is he looks around, starts crying because he's like disorientated. Where's all my brothers and sisters gone? Disorientated. Then he sees the other dogs and then kind of clicks what's going on, and then boom, back into crazy mode. Tails like that. The fucking wiggles on. I might actually get someone to wake him up, take him out to go toilet, so that you can see him. Hold on, I'll just pause the mic so don't blow you guys' eardrums out. We're gonna have to wake him up, boys. It's time. Wake him up. Like this, say, wake up. Wake up. And the worst thing is like getting a puppy at this time of the year is like always cold and rainy and that sort of thing. So it makes toilet training like a lot, not a lot harder on them, but a lot harder on us. But sometimes a little bit harder on them because like when they feel the cold and the rain, they just want to come back inside. Nah, nigga, get back up there, take a piss. Get up there, take a piss. I'm sure he's still crashed out. Big day for the little fella. Buckies are gonna crack up when you see this. When you see this cunt. He's fucking. He's done, boys. He's still asleep. That's what's making me nervous. It's like, fuck, the longer this cunt. It's like a toddler, boys? The longer they sleep, even though it's like, it feels good now, because you're like, oh yes, baby's asleep. You know, bro, they're probably going to wake up at like 4 a.m. and be like, absolutely like charged up, like ready to... It gets stronger when the workshop levels get sapped. 100%. It makes complete sense. Like, especially if you're doing tauntings to the window where you push so deep into the way the overheat works, it makes complete sense. Because you start running out of power really, really fast. The little guy's playing in tier 1 now, dude. And it's my big girl's like, she gets up, and whenever there's a new animal, she's like all up in their shit, like standing over them, like fucking Macho Man had a little play. I think he was a little bit upset because he did a couple little naps on our bed, and I don't think he was fucking having a bar of that. He wasn't fucking happy. Chewing on stuff yet? Not yet. But I gotta introduce him into, like, he'll definitely be chewing fucking shit up. Like 1000%. He'll start chewing shit up. But it's like trying to get them to channel that chewing into something, like specific toys and that. Macho Man's really good. He doesn't chew, like, he chews on his specific teddies. Should I bring him to the thing? Oh, he's so sleepy, boys. He's so sleepy. Here we go, boys. We got a gender reveal. Oh, look at the face. Look at the face. Oh, look at those ears. So, oh, and the yawn. The yawn, boys. So that's a Cavalier. Oh, wow. So apparently he's going to be a little bit bigger than Macho Man. Or something like that. Very similar. Like 4 to 7, 8 kilos. Macho Man's like 4, 5 kilos. So it's going to be like similar kind of something or other. You guys know what I mean? What was that? A vampire? Oh, he's gone back to sleep, boys. How cute. Dozed and confused. Yeah, bro. He's like, fuck you, cunts. I see the crazy in his eyes. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. He was pretty vicious, eh? Like, even Macho Man's like, fucking Macho Man's like, fuck on then, cunt. Like, they were having a good little, oh. Alright, we'll just go full send. They were like having like a good little play, but like, yeah, Macho Man was like a little bit standoffish. But we pretty much got him so that, like, when we put the other dogs down, Macho Man won't be by himself. And he'll have a little homie. And they'll be similar size, both kind of like toy dogs. So when shit goes down, it's like one won't necessarily injure the other. Whereas, like, if we grab like a red nose and put a red nose in the mix, the red nose is always winning. The red nose is always up, boys. Red nose, the thing with like red noses is they're full-time running glass cannon. Like, they got little frames and they're just full glass cannon, boys. And like, the last thing you need is you go to work and you come home and they've, you know, fought over a toy. Like a 20 or 30 kilo red nose versus a little 4 kilo Pomeranian. Like, it's not going to turn out well, boys. Like, we had heaps of that with my girl that's in here and my boy that's out the back. That's why they're separated. They're permanently separated. They're beyond help, boys. They just hit it. They just hit a certain stage and a switch flipped. And game over. Game over, boys. All the time come home, blood everywhere, fucking shit's all fucked up. It was game over. Just vying for power. Like, they're both vying for rank 1. Like, they both want rank 1 legends, boys. And the thing is like, my girl's like heartier, but the boy's just stronger. He would never start the fights, she would always start them. And then he's just way bigger and stronger, and then he used to just take over. But there's one thing to know, if you're not much of a dog person, like, the thing is like, whenever dogs fight, like, people like panic and shit. Like, the worst thing you can do is panic. But the best thing you can do is find the strongest dog in the situation. It's even better if you've got help by somebody, but find the strongest dog in the situation, grab it by its hind legs. People do dumb shit, they're grabbing it by its face and that. Boys, I got fucking scars on my hands from that sort of shit, intervening and trying to go for the front. And then people do other dumb shit, they try to kick them in the balls, they try to smack them on the head. Boys, this is like, if there's like a dog fight, all you're doing is, oh, look at that, boys, toilet straight away. There we go, boys. He's been actually really good with toileting. Macho Man was a bit of a struggle to like, fuck, someone's sitting out there 45 minutes in the freezing cold, hurry up, go toilet. He was like a super fussy toileter. But yeah, people do dumb shit like they kick them in the balls, they start smacking them, like all these like old wives' tales. You know, crack an egg on its head and it's gonna, boys, this just makes them either more angrier or enjoy it more. The only thing you have to do is get the strongest one that's doing the most damage and grab it by its back legs and hold it off the ground. However long that takes, boys, however long it takes. The one that's doing the most damage, hold its back legs off the ground so that it loses its power. It might be locked onto the face or the nose or whatever, and it's obviously still hurting it, but without its ability to sit there and shake and maul the other dog, it loses a massive advantage. And then all you have to do is hold on until it breaks the locks. Now, one of the worst fights my dogs had, I must have did over half an hour. I was fucked at the end of it. I was covered in their blood. I was all fucked up. And I just had my boy and I was just pinned him up like that by his back legs. And I just hold him up and I just leaned against the wall and then just fucking sat there and just held it until he broke loose. Until he eventually let go. And it's just fucking hell, boys. But that's now the best thing you can do. That's what you can do if you're by yourself or with somebody else or whatever. But the best thing you can do is you're obviously not going to have a break stick. A break stick goes into the back of the mouth. Like you just slot it in between the gap where the back molars are. Those big fucking incisors. And you get it into the back and then you just jam that thing in and then pop. The jaw's open. But somebody's still going to try to make a lock afterwards. But the best thing you can do is if you can try to take the power out of the back legs and you can get something. And like obviously we're not all walking around with a break stick, but like you can find something that does a similar job, some sort of tool like a fucking crescent or something, and jam it into the back and just crank that shit open and it'll open straight away, boys. Open straight away. It's the best thing you can do. But the worst thing you can do is panic, and everybody panics. Everybody panics. Girls are screaming, kids are screaming, men are screaming, men are jumping on top of them, like all freaking out. Yeah, as long as the dogs are like quite even size, you've got time. If they're not even size, all you can do is just try to help to like whatever, you know, do what I said, try to help. But like, if they're not even size, bro, one of them's getting fucked up. So you're against the clock there, boys. You're against the clock. But if they're even matched, like as far as like weight goes, obviously boys, there's a skill gap. If you got like a glass cannon pit bull coming in against your fucking EHP Labrador, like obviously the glass cannon fucking Pitty's gonna fucking, so you're definitely against the clock there, boys. But trust in the all clouded warlord. I've seen my fair share, boys. I've seen my fair share. I've had plenty of pitties. My friends have had plenty of pitties. All the rest to carry on. I've had plenty of dogs. Plenty of fair share of rumbucks, boys. Some of it starts over dumb shit. You guys know they're dogs. They're fucking... We may all say they're smart, but they're very simple creatures. But the problem we have now is like, now we got these little fucking soft as marshmallow dogs, anything's gonna fuck them up. I mean, I told you guys this last time, like, the cat next door, the ragdoll cat next door, tries to hunt Macho Man. Like, when it sees Macho Man out the front, it does that thing. Goes like that, and the tail's like and it does that thing. And he's trying to fucking hunt him, boys. Like, so for us, this is a massive learning curve. Because we've always owned the dogs in the situation that our dogs have always been up 99.99 recurring times, you're up. Like, whatever dog you come across. So if you're like down at the river and some other fella's got a dog, 9.9 recurring times out of 10, you're up in that fight if something goes down. So all you have to do is make sure your dog's under control, because it doesn't matter if the other guy's dog isn't in control. He's gonna lose anyway. I hope your dog's not in control, because if it comes over here, it's gonna learn a fucking lesson how to get back in control. If you can't discipline your dog, my dog will do it for you. But now we're in a different situation where a fox terrier would probably more these dogs to death. So it's been a real big learning curve, like, as far as like the like, every time when we had like red noses and shit, when we go to like rivers and parks and all this sort of stuff, like, situational awareness was like always a big thing. But now with these guys, I feel like not having the one that is the upper hand makes the situational awareness, or like the cortisol levels, like much higher, because it's like constantly checking for other dogs. Like, I remember we went to the dog park like only a couple weeks ago, and like this dude had this like Labrador, or not a Labrador, what are they, like golden retriever, and he's at the dog park with it off the leash. We come in, he sees us, like, with our dog. He eventually puts it on the leash. And then when we get close to it, it's trying to fucking kill Macho Man. And I'm like, dude, why are you walking your dog, no leash, in a park that's a dog park, and it's hyper dog aggressive? Hyper dog aggressive. Like, if your dog hurts my dog, I'm coming back and I'm unaliving your dog. Like, you're in New Zealand, you're allowed to do that. Like, if a dog attacks your dog, you're allowed to unalive it, because it crosses over the same with livestock, because New Zealand's an agricultural country. So if a dog comes over to your property and damages any of it, you have the right to euthanize that dog. What do they call it? Destroy. They use the word destroy. It's the same thing when it comes to, so it's a person. If it bites a person, a livestock, or your own dog, you have the right to euthanize it. It's like, if your dog attacks my dog, it is not. It's unfortunate. I'm sorry. It's your fur baby. I love them too. But if it's fucking with my dog, it's not gonna leave this park. I will make sure that dog does not leave this park. Your dog will suffer the same consequences that my little fella did. And it is what it is. I'm an absolute dog lover, but I'm not gonna stand for fucking somebody because they don't know how to train their dog fucking up my dog. It's not leaving, boys. It's not leaving this. It's going straight back down to Bronze League. It is what it is. It is not leaving this fucking bitch alive. And then, yeah, you only got yourself to blame. Now, little scuffles are standard when it comes to dogs. Scuffles are standard. But, like, I'm talking, like, injury. Like, you break my dog's leg, it's game over, boys. It's game over. I think I've set everything up. Oh, you know what we haven't done? Ultimate weapons. We want that inside. And then now, we just... Oh, what we haven't done, boys, we haven't actually checked our placements. Get this up like that. Oh, turn poison swamps done off. That's something that I keep forgetting to do. Let's make sure I've locked everything. Lock, lock, lock. Lock, lock, lock. There we go, boys. We're away. Let's check our bracket. Oh, shit. Alright. And I reckon some of these other guys will end up doing runs. Fuck, XL Daily, you did pretty good. 200 waves. Bro, you gotta be stoked with that. Hopefully we can hang in there, boys. Hopefully we can hang in there. A King Charles Spaniel? Yep, King Charles Spaniel. I think that's what they're called. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. We gotta think of a name, boys. We're not sure what the name. I said the Tower. But boys, I'm thinking about calling him Uncle Fuds. What do you reckon? We'll call him Uncle Fuds. I'm lucky I have 3 and all they want to do is sleep. A pit, a beagle. Bro, the beagle's the superhero one, eh? Is the beagle the superhero one? That's the dog that I was super interested in getting. I bet the mutt's the toughest one out of them. The glass cannon pity's funny as fuck. I mean, it's so true though. Like, I've always had real... except for one. The one pity that I didn't have... Oh, that I did have. That was what I suppose society would deem as a bad dog. And I was probably a bad dog owner. Was the one that I got when I was younger than my son. And me and that fella caused a lot of shit, boys. A lot of shit, me and that fella together. Because that's like... We're talking like a delinquent youth with a fucking... A delinquent youth with a pity. Like, it's not a good match. And I wasn't the only one. All the boys had fucking dogos, pities, all sorts of shit. And we used to cause so much trouble. And I think, like, literally, like, all of our dogs got put down from the council. Like, one by one, they hunted our asses down and just fucking exterminated all the dogs. They're just no good boys. And I mean, I don't blame them, you know. Obviously, at the time, you're a dumb kid. But, like, looking back now, like, fucking hell, man. Like, rightfully so. And it's not the dog's fault. You know, it's the dumb shit we were doing as kids. Like, we used to take these cunts to parties. You know, if you're going to a party and you're rolling in with a red nose, and who wants to smoke? Who wants to smoke, boys? Who wants to fucking smoke with this pity? Or if anyone wants to smoke, this pity's cracking a shot off on you. You know, like, and dumb shit happens, like, fucking one of the boys, like, same buzz, who wants to smoke, lets his dog off, bro. These cunts just shot it, bro. Like, as soon as the door flew open, out come the fucking rifle, boom, blasted his dog. Like, you know, that's the last time you're letting that dog off on anyone. Like, fucking dumb shit. Just dumb shit. But because of that, I'm also conscious that there are dumb fucks like that out in society. You know, that have dogs that are like that. And they do dumb shit like take it out into public. And then you're trying to mind your own business with your little King Charles Cavalier. And your little Pomeranian Macho Man. And then, like, you know, there's some dumb kid with a pity or a bulldog or something like that, and fuck yeah, just no good, boys. It's no good. It makes me like it puts me on edge so bad. Like, I'll go down to the park and I'm like, before we even get in there, we're like on the outside of the park, we're like loop around and I'm like scanning every dog. I'm like counting I'm like counting all the cars. Like, I've never had to do that with any dogs that I've owned. I've always just been like just bowling, and it's all goods because like I've had my dogs under control, and it's whether or not they have their dog under control. And if it tries to approach, like if it approaches, my pitties have always been good. But the minute that dog hackles up or tries something, the pit's got him. The glass cannon pitty's got him, boys, and we're good. He's going to give him a tune up, and then we're going to go leave the park, and we're cool. But now I'm obviously the one with the vulnerable dogs. But we've got like full scenarios painted out. Like we went to this one walk, and then like the rule is, we like have rules for this shit. It's like the rule is someone grabs Macho Man, picks him up above the head, and then I run in and I fight that dog. Like that's the rule. It's like everyone knows the rule. Like if a dog comes up and you know that dog's got ill intentions, it's you pick Macho Man up, put him in the air because that's going to distract him. And it's my job to stall. It's my job to stall that dog until the kids and Macho Man get to safety, at all costs. You kids get to safety, and you make sure you save fucking Macho Man too. Get the fuck out of here. We'll figure out the rest. It is what it is. And we've had a couple of those situations, like somebody's been like walking their dog off leash. I spot it, I see instantly that that's a aggressive dog. I'll go, you kids, they fucking yank Macho Man because he's always in a little vest. Yank him, pull him up, and then like I'm thinking fucking try to because 9 times out of 10, like the dogs don't really want the smoke. Like they just want to fuck the other dog up. Like they're not socialized well. All that other shit. But you know what, motherfuckers? I'm not socialized well either. Your dog wants to bite my dog. I'll bite your fucking dog too. Run, grab a fucking stick. Oh, you fucking cunt. All you gotta do is like half the time when you yell at a dog, they get a fright. And you get a couple where it's like, nah, you know that it's gonna be on with this fucking dog. You're gonna get your hands dirty. Try to tap him out. Try to give him the Mighty Mouse. Try to give him that fucking Khabib go sleep. try to him with the go sleep. It's not gonna end up well for anyone. I'll end up fucked up. The kids will end up traumatized. Whatever. But fuck, it is what it is, boys. It is what it is. The boys, decent bump in the last time with these dog battle conditions. Great name, an absolute hero. Some sort of shit. The mutt is some sort of shepherd. She runs the house, bro. That's what Matcha is like. Like if we like take him down to the park, and like me and the kids, we're just like cutting laps and running. He spends the whole time like attacking us, trying to shepherd us. But like in most situations, like the mutts are always like the ones that like are pretty hearty. You know, obviously it's like dependent, but like the mutts can fucking hold their own pretty hard. Chicken Joe says, I've had a Cavalier King Charles when I grew up. He was my man. I love that breed, and that's what we're hoping for. So when the other dogs get put down, Macho Man's not going to be by himself, and he's going to have a little friend. So the easiest way we put it to my wife was we just bought Macho Man a very expensive toy because we love Macho Man that much. Like he's such a cool little dog. we just bought him a dog as a toy. Macho Man's probably the one that's like warming up to him the least. I was like patting him, the new puppy, and he's like biting my hand. Like he's not impressed, boys. He's not fucking impressed. But they'll come around. They'll be best friends. I can't get any better this 21 Death Defy 4 runs. It's not on today. Sometimes you get those runs and you're just like absolutely creaming it on the Death Defies, and then other times, boys, it's just an absolute struggle. See the liar, come to the liar, no stitches. But yeah, boys. Well, I think the first mission we gotta do is we gotta set the dude up so that, like, because he is only a little, like, you guys seen him. He's only like, fuck's sakes, man. He's like he's smaller than this drink bottle. So we'll have to set him up so like he's covered while we go to work, and then eventually we'll get him to a stage where they've got a nice little situation outside going on. So we wean him to going to that outside stage, and then from there we're pretty cool. Like Macho Man and we'll just call them Fuds for now. Macho Man and Fuds, they'll just do their thing, you know. They'll be enough entertainment for each other. The hope is like they don't discover something. Like, you guys know what it's like. It's real deceiving with Macho because he's so tiny and he's like only like 4 kilos, but like he's actually older, but people think that he's just still a puppy, but he's over a year old. So like he's clued up like a year-old dog, and he's got good habits like a dog does when it's a year old. But he is still only a year old, and that's very much still in that like that T-Rex mind state, like where one of them does something naughty and then the other one joins in. Like, it might be something like one peels off a little bit of like the wallpaper, and it's most likely the instigator is probably going to be the little puppy, and then it's going to like peel off a corner of the wallpaper, and then they're both just going to join in, and then you come home and then your house is being decorated like like you're like, oh, I'll just pop out, like, I don't know, go do the groceries or something. Like, you guys leave to go do the groceries, and one's decided to like bite on the cushion on the couch, and then it's just like triggered them both. Like, you guys know what it's like when you get too many together. Even the thing is with stupid puppies and stuff like that is they can even trigger the older dog. You might have an older dog that's pretty good, and it's not a naughty dog, and it would just otherwise sleep. Like, it's just going to be napping. But then a puppy does something dumb, and even an old dog can break the rules. Like, it can be like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that first? We should have chewed up the couch. Like, that's a perfect idea. I should have thought of that first. Actually, you're only a puppy and you can't reach that. I tell you what, I'll grab it for the both of us. Do the thing you want to do. I tell you what, I'll do it with you. And then now you've got a fucking catastrophe of and that's the kind of combo that, like, so tomorrow we're in the mode, because we only picked them up today. Tomorrow we're in the mode where we've got to puppy proof everything, because you guys know what they like. They chew buttons. Like, what else can, like, anything you can think of, they're gonna chew, and then most likely try to eat. So you're like looking at the like wires, or, you know, chargers. That's another thing. Like we caught him in like the first fucking 10 minutes. He's like chewing on the charger for the e-scooters, and it's like, oh fuck, that's right, I forgot what puppies are like. Even though Much is like only over a year old, and it wasn't that long ago that we were doing all that sort of stuff, but Much was pretty good. Like, he's never, to my knowledge, he's never like chewed anything that I've been like, fuck you, you little cunt, you know. Maybe like a USB cable here and there, but nothing horrendous, nothing crazy. Like, there's nothing where it's like, damn, that's gonna fucking cost us heaps of money. He was pretty good. He'd stick to his teddies and that sort of stuff. One thing that he did do, Macha is a notorious undies stealer. Undies and socks. Like, he would run, and this is like his whole life. He's only just stopped doing it now, like as over a year old. Is any undies or socks from the washing, like clean washing, dirty washing, whatever, always pinch it and then either take it back to his crate and you would find like just piles of socks and undies, or take it outside and you would find piles of socks and undies. So you bring in the washing or whatever, and then the washing goes into the lounge before it goes out into all the piles for whoever's washing or whatever, and that's him. He just run in, steal the undies, take it outside, run, that's him for this whole entire time we're having him, and he's only just stopped doing it. And then now all he does is chew on his toys, and that's it. And he's fine with that, and we're fine with that too. As long as he has a supply of toys, then it's fine. He'll just chew on his toys. But like, it was wild, boys, wild. No one in this house ever had any pairs of socks. All the socks are odd matched, continuously buying you, and you just find them everywhere. Like, he'd create like a pile under the bed, and then he'd just be stealing everybody's undies. As soon as a fresh load of washing comes through, old mate is just stealing everybody's undies. Like, fucking crazy. Macho Man, hold my beer, watch this. Bro, here's a crazy little fella. Super, super quirky. Time to get a home camera to keep an eye on them. We did actually set up one of the cameras, but last time they were pretty chill, eh? They were just... Because, like, my girl, like, in the back... Well, I've got the background blurred. But, like, my girl in the back, she's, like... Boy, she's super chill. Because she's old as fuck. She's old as fuck. She's sick as. So all she wants to do is just sunbathe. Just sunbathe all day. And it's kind of like... Now that Much is older, the energy that he brings, like, it... When we got him, it's like it gave her a second wind at life. She death-defied on her death. And then she's like kind of bounced back a bit because she was super fading away. But now, like, he's like older and that the energy that he brings we're constantly telling him off. Because he's constantly like picking at her, biting her. Like, every time she stands up, he's running and attacking her hammies and then running away. She can't catch him. So it's like to the point where, yeah, it's like, I wouldn't say it's like at a stage where it's cruel. It's just like, you know, she's too old to discipline him, to let him know that that's unacceptable behavior. You know, turn around and chomp him. He's too fast. She's too old and sick. But now, he's got somebody he can match that energy. I don't know how he's taking that energy, because that little fella with the big floppy ears, he was fucking going to town, boys. He's like locked onto the back of him, shaking him, he's like humping him. It's like, yeah. Oh, the rookie, eh? The little tier 1 lad. The little tier 1 lads in there fucking going ham on him. I've lost 3 TV remotes to my... Bro, I had this red nose, bro, and he was diabolical. So, like, when I first met my wife, we got our first place together. We got a little 3-bedroom rental, whatever, our first place together. And, dude, old mate, she had heaps of shoes. Like, my wife's a super girly girl. She had heaps of shoes. And, bro, he just fucked them all up, bro. Like, this dude was so fucked. He, like, ate all the windowsills off. Bro, chewed on doors, like, everything. He was an absolute menace. So when we bought the house that we're in now, we built, like, massive fencing, like 1.8 meters. I don't know what that is if you measure in feet or inches, but it's 1.8 meters and everything, and that's in the hopes to keep him, like, you know, contained and locked in. But during the process of moving everything, like, we're getting the fences and that done, like, around the whole property, and in the process of moving to this house, while we're moving, like, couches and beds and all that sort of shit, somebody left one of the windows open and he got out. And then the pound finally caught him. And the pound had been after him for a while. They had a whole rap sheet on him. So when they got him, they weren't even going to release him. They couldn't wait to put him down. And then it was just game over from there. That's all she wrote for that fella. And that was a sad one because we had him for like 5 or 6 years. So like by that stage, it's not like you've had him for like 5 or 6 months. It's like by that stage, it's like he's one of your family members. But fuck. That's what I like with those sorts of dogs here. They can't wait to put them down. That's all they. It's like it's their fucking. It's their mission. I mean, I'm sure. Like again, going back to the animal control officers, like I'm sure they don't get any thrills out of doing it. They've dehumanized, you know, that whole part of the process, and they're just completing the mission. You know, it's their mission that they've been given. That this is the list of breeds that we want out of this country, and just at any chance they fucking can get, that's like that dog's getting put down. That's why it's too much. Like a couple weeks ago, my neighbor came over with a red nose, and I was just like, fuck, I can't do it, man. I can't do another pity. Like, you just can't take them anywhere. I love the breed. It's my most favorite breed on this earth. Like, the willingness for that dog to perform for its owner is fucking set. Like, the drive behind them is so strong. But I can't do it, man. Like, I'm not going to have a dog and then have it for, like, so many years only to have the council fucking put him down. Like, what was the point of making that bond with that dog? Like, you know, and then it does one thing wrong. Like, it's off your property because somebody left the gate open while you're mowing the lawns or some shit. And it's been, like, off your property. Or by the, like, 1 property or 2 properties away. And then someone calls it in. Hey, there's a pity down the street. And then the pound come and just catch it and then euthanize it. You know, it's like, well, what the fuck was the point in it? You know, it's like, that's my dog, man. Like, and they're pretty ruthless here, boys. Like, to explain the ruthlessness of, like, what they're like. We got a phone call from my neighbor. We're at work. We got a phone call from my neighbor saying the fucking pound's at your house. And then so my wife come flying home. And then I think, I'm trying to remember if either she got here first and I got here after. I can't remember like the full details, but I know for a fact that she was here first to the property. Like, she made it here first. And they had opened the window to my house, and they were trying to get my girl out of the house, like in my house, like it's in my property. And they were trying to get the girl out of my house, and she's not having a bar of it. Like, she's on full defense mode, like she's trying to attack them and shit. Sorry, coughing in the mic. She's like trying to attack them and shit because you got some random cunts trying to get into your fucking house. And they'd done like the locks on the gates, so I got like multiple layers of gates like around the property. The property's like fully fenced. So I got like one over here, and then I've got another one, and they've gone through all of it to get out to the back to another section that I have. I've got like a dog run that's like high fencing, so it's like all the properties like medium kind of high fencing. I've got another section that's like fully fenced, like it's like off the shed. It's hard to explain without pictures, but it's fucking like you're not getting out of there, you're not getting through there. That's that sort of shit. Like, your dog's not getting out. It's so many layers. And then there's like another section at the back where it's like, let's say you have visitors over, it's like lock that dog up in an area that's secluded in itself. so that, like, just say you have contractors around at your house, or you've got a family gathering, and it's like, put them away again. And they've gone through all of that, grab my dog, and we're taking him away while the other guys are in there trying to take the dogs. Like, that level. Like, what's the dogs doing? Like, the dogs are, one's in the fucking house. Like, what is your reasoning for coming to seize the dogs? We don't like the breed. You know, they come up with some, like, fucking cockamamie excuse of why they're coming to seize the dogs. Like, dogs have done nothing. Like, they haven't bit no one, they haven't attacked no one, they're not barking. I think that's what they put it down to. They were like, oh, your dogs are barking. What the fuck? So you're trying to break a dog out of a house, like, and they're like, yeah, like, the dog's barking. It's barking because you're trying to come into the property. Of course it's fucking doing that. And then the stupidest thing is, like, why this is all going down. Like, my wife's like, it's not our dog fucking barking. It's 3 houses down that way. Oh, yeah, well, we just take these dogs anyway. It's like, bro, what the fuck, bro? And then you wonder why, like people get antsy. And again, boys, I know they're just doing their job and it's the directive that they've been given. But it's like, that's what it's like when you own those breeds in this country. That's why it's like, I flash, like when old mate came with the puppy, I flashed, like, that whole journey, experiencing that whole journey again. And it's like, nah, I've done that journey so many times, I'm not doing it again. Not with, like, how the councils are. Council, for reference, is like local government, like regional government. You got, like, the government of the country, and then each province, or what do we call them here? They're not states. The fuck do you call them? Like, regions. Like, yeah, everything's broken into different regions and shit. It's like the local government of that region. And it's like, yeah, I'm not fucking doing that again. So we just get these little toy dogs, boys. We'll just get these little toy dogs, and then, like, then you don't have to worry about that. And then that's kind of like how we ended up down this journey with all these little fucking soft ass animals. Just phasing out from all the naughty dogs. Cold Sock, what's up? What up, boys? Person Turquoise waving. DW Williams, gotta go, guys. Have a good day. Thanks, dude. Thanks for hanging around with us. Thanks for the yarns, bro. Off to bed. Take care, eh? Yeah, fucking again, bro. Thanks for stopping in. And you stay warm up in Auckland, bro. As I know for sure, it is freezing as fuck down here, boys. It is absolutely freezing. You just can't see it because my family always tell me you can't be in your jammies, but I'm in my jammies from here down. I've got slippers on. I probably could show you guys the slippers, because slippers isn't a thing that we can. We got the slippers, boys. We got the slippers. It's freezing, bro. Rocking the man job. So fucking cold. Yeah, bro, it's ruthless. I do forget, because the winter's been so mild, that it is actually August. Oh, it's the 1st of August, boys. Isn't it Stomp the Poor Day, isn't it? Fuck, look at this jump to move 2 places, like to where, like, Taylor is. Boys, that's like 400 waves difference. That's huge. Whoa, look at this guy's at the top. Xenomorphs right at the top. Dude, that Auckland, he's not. No wonder you're cold, bro. You're cold up there. You're getting. What's that thing when you're above too many feet above sea level? The oxygen's too thin up there. No wonder you're fucking cold. Holy shit. What's that relic? Is that 4-year anniversary relic? What's this? Oh, we can see it. 1 year. Oh, crit factor. Is that what I got coming up? What's this one? Damage per meter, 2%. You'd think it'd be a little bit more, eh? Like 5% or something like that. What's 4? Boys, for your 4-year anniversary, they give you 2% health. Uncle Fuds. I'm not naming my dog Uncle Fuds anymore. Fuck. Bit stingy. Damn. Look, Xenomorph's getting altitude sickness up there. Holy shit. Is there any other campers down here we need to worry about? We didn't have to worry about these guys, did we? I can't remember. Oh, we should be okay. But it just depends if these other skidlets down here do some... Oh, not my Chicken Joe, that's our friend. But these other skidlets down here rerun. And then they go and, they go and screw us up. Hypoxic. Boys, honestly, as always, you guys have been absolutely epic. We'll put up our video tomorrow. Busy day tomorrow. Setting up with the new pup. As far as this week, bit of a preview. It's been pretty chill, eh? It's been pretty chill. For the most part, it's just setting things in motion for working towards converting to farming DC. Like, we could convert to a farming DC at any time. It's whether converting to the farming DC is going to be financially viable for their account. Now, that's a different story, boys. But what we can do is do the groundwork. And then also sit here and anticipate over the course of the next month, somewhere in there, we're going to get probably like a bit of a sneak preview into version 29. So super interested in it. I really hope the devs nail it with this one. I did put in for my creator code. You put out like, I suppose like 2 options, like option 1 and option 2. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what I wrote. Boys, I forgot what I wrote. Yep. Amateur. I think I did it like in the middle of work or something, like I'm having a smoke on the balcony and I like did it in the middle of work and then like just fully forgot what I did, but I'm pretty sure it's something related to clouds. That probably makes the most sense, brothers. It's probably something related to clouds. So I didn't keep up too much with figuring out what's to go there, but I think like the meetings are supposed to be happening soon, and I think it's a good time for people to ask questions and all that sort of thing. I don't really have any. I'll just be there for the yarns and see what's going on, and then we just take it from there. So I'm pretty excited for that part of it. I'm excited for setting up the stream and stuff a little bit better for everybody. You know, I don't know like visually how things can, like what we can do, because I don't really feel like that's probably, I don't know, I suppose an issue. Like for the most part we can see what's going on. I think it's just more like just a lot of the nice to have stuff. Just a lot of the nice to have stuff like the plugins actually work properly and all the other carry on. Epic stream, bro. Cheers for the yarns. Catch you hopefully next time, JR. Super appreciate you, dude. Look forward to the next time we have like a follow-up video together. Super look forward to doing that. But yeah, boys, super happy that tonight we could actually get the stream to be working. Not gonna lie though, it did take me a while to get a few things on board, but when I booted it up before the stream, it actually everything turned on, which I'm stoked with. So gents, if you like what you see, you know the drill, fam. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit my notification button so you can see when the next video is coming out. And as always, keep it cloudy, fam.